How to exit lazy girl era and change your life. Are you becoming the type of girl who doesn't get things done and would rather lay in bed all day watching TikTok? Is this starting to become a problem for your studies and your mental health? I'm here to tell you that it's time to break free. Laziness is for girls without goals and aspirations, and that's obviously not you. In the next few minutes, I will reveal 5 easy tips on how to exit this era coming from an it girl who stands on business. This transition did not happen to me overnight, and I have had countless attempts at self-improvement, including efforts to manage my mental state and overcome procrastination. But lucky for you, I've narrowed it down to just a few. Let's begin. Do this step every morning. Having a lazy phase is completely normal and we all go through it. But I'm gonna need you to stop leaving the mess you made in your bed in the morning if you want to get over it. This may sound really silly and simple, but making your bed before doing anything else sets the tone for your entire day. This is the first step to becoming a more disciplined version of you. If you make the conscious effort to make your bed every morning, this eventually becomes a habit. And this habit crystallizes and becomes a part of your personality. Most successful people admit that the secret to a productive life is tidying your bed every day because this benefits you physically and mentally. Your thoughts become disorganized and all over the place when your room needs cleaning. But once you get used to making your bed first thing in the morning like it's nothing, trust me, you're gonna feel like you can take on anything the universe might throw at you. So let's say you've tamed the morning bed beast. Awesome! Now you can move on to tip number 2. Surround yourself with this kind of people. You may not realize this, but the people around you have a great effect on how well you do in life. It's important to surround yourself with people who have positive energies and people who just genuinely inspire you. These are the kinds of people who awaken your spirit. They keep you happy and motivated. You wouldn't want to be around people who drag you down, wouldn't you? I used to be around friends who never supported me and were always condescending about everything I did. And this eventually took a toll on my confidence as well as my desire to even try things. If you want to know how I dealt with this, you have to avoid people who always see the negative side of things, and keep those who put things into the right perspective. For example, people who believe in your abilities and people who are always rooting for you in everything that you do. Because life does depend on how you view things, and this can affect how well you do in achieving your goals. Try this technique. Another reason why you're lazy is probably because you lack motivation, and this is something you actually have to look for. You cannot simply sit around and wait for something magical to make your life feel like it's worth living again. Now, if you've ever heard of operant conditioning, it's a technique used for eliciting motivation and increasing the likelihood of repeated desired behavior through rewards and punishment. For instance, if you create the habit of giving yourself a yummy treat after studying or buying yourself nice things after acing your exams, you'll become excited to do it over and over because you have something to look forward to at the end of the day. And this will keep you going. Remember, it's okay if you ever lose your momentum. There's no harm in getting yourself back up and trying again. This is what makes you stronger. Once you master this, I guarantee you're gonna start noticing a big change in your life. But don't go just yet, because this next one will keep your growth going. Practice this mental exercise. One of the main reasons why I used to be so lazy was because I wasn't caring about my mental health. And let me tell you, when we struggle with our mental health, we tend to lose grip on our priorities and take our precious time for granted. What we need is a gratitude practice. This is the act of intentionally focusing and appreciating everything around you. I usually take a moment at any time of the day to say thank you and keep a gratitude journal and write down the thing you are grateful for. This helped me become more inspired to do more in my life and to take action. If we take a look at how this practice works from a scientific point of view, here's how it goes. When you feel grateful for the little things in life, your brain also releases feel-good neurotransmitters, boosting your happiness and contentment. Not only that, you'll develop an increased resilience as well as a more positive focus and better social connections with other people. In other words, the key to overcoming your laziness is to create a healthy mindset, because your thoughts become your actions become your habits, and your habits determine your success. Now, having successfully followed this tip, you can proceed to the last but ultimate and most important one. Keep this in mind. In order for you to break free from your lazy girl era and get out of your comfort zone, remember that laziness is cured by small baby steps paired with commitment. The answer is in your lifestyle, and you have to build that with discipline. Say, for example, you want to start prioritizing your skincare. In order for you to actually achieve that, you have to start with small gestures like refusing to be lazy about removing your makeup at night, because this causes breakouts. You have to practice small steps like remembering to put sunscreen on your face before you leave the house. Nobody ever starts with the big ones. So give yourself grace and embrace the concept of growth. Now, to wrap it all up for you, the only way to get out of your lazy girl era is through taking my advice and facing your laziness head on. Because the only person that will help you out of this situation is you.